Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Holy schmoly! Wow, okay, so it's been, 3 or 4 days since we last made a video, and I just returned from my spiritual retreat. And for those who know what I'm saying, I sat in ceremony with Madre, okay? So it was a very powerful experience. Not gonna go into that right now, but just, it was a very powerful experience. And if you do want to know more, feel free to message me or email me at the corresponding outlets, okay? So anyways, today's video is centered around friendships and social circles and the vibe that you attract, the tribe that you attract with your vibe, okay? More specifically, do you have to change your friend group? Do you have to let go of friends? In addition, how do you attract friends that align with your true values and who you are and what type of life you want to live, right? So the context for this question and this topic is people who message me, as well as in my past, right, where man, they realize that their friend group is just about getting stoned, and their friend group doesn't really support them in the ways that they need, whether that's emotionally or mentally. But it's like, these are the friends that you've had forever, and these are the friends that you care about, and they care about you. They care, you care about each other, but clearly, especially when it pertains to weed, it's like, man, I feel like if I tell them that I'm not smoking or that I'm not going to smoke as much, that they're going to make fun of me or judge me, or they're going to influence me to smoke anyways. And so it's a tough spot to be in, right? It's like, I don't want to let go of my friends. I love my friends. I don't want them to feel like I'm abandoning them, and I don't want to feel like I'm abandoned. But at the same time, it's like, I clearly see that spending too much time with these people is not serving me. And what do you do? What do I do? Okay, so today's video is going to be a mix of, loving intent as well as tough love, right? And I'll, for the most part, just share from my experience, all right? So when I was in college, mind you, I was more insecure. I didn't do as much inner work, and I had low self-esteem and low self-worth. And the way that I coped with that was to smoke a lot of weed and seek validation through other people, right? I was so desperate for people's approval, so afraid of judgment. And lo and behold, the friend group that I attracted in college was a bunch of people who were of the same accord, right? People who, we bonded through partying, we bonded through drugs, we bonded through drinking, we bonded through those kind of things, right? And what was missing in those relationships was like true emotional connection, true emotional depth, true care for one another as individuals. Not that there wasn't a sense of care, but by and large, what brought us together were these external activities rather than the internal love and bond, right? That was there, but it wasn't really what brought us together. And it's no wonder that after college is over, I'm only friends with so many of those people, right? I was in a fraternity of over 50 guys, and of all those 50 guys, I stay in touch with like less than 5. And so, and so it just goes to show that just because you have a lot of friends doesn't mean you guys are close, doesn't mean that you guys actually care about each other that much. Not to say that you don't care about each other, but like you get what I mean? Like that bond, that brotherhood, that closeness, that sisterhood, like, you know what I mean, right? Because in fact, some of us don't even feel that way with our own family, right? Some of us feel closer to our friends than we do to our family, and nothing wrong with that. So back to the point, what do you do? What do you do? So the first thing I would encourage you to do is to look within. Ask yourself, are these relationships serving me? Right? Are these relationships serving me? And in addition to that question, ask yourself, what type of life and what type of version of myself do I aspire to be? Okay. And the reason why that's important is because there's a saying that goes, if you hang out with 5 millionaires, you'll become the 6th millionaire. And if you hang out with 5 broke ass people, you're going to become the 6th broke ass person. And so if you're someone who is trying to change your marijuana habits, for example, from smoking every day whenever you want to someone who uses it responsibly, in moderation, and has the ability to say no through wisdom, right? Or logic even. If that's a person you want to be, you got to look at your friend group, right? Does your friend group operate that way as well? Answer's probably no. And so that's the conflict, right? It's like, oh my God, I want to be this type of person, but all my current friends are like this. And as much as I know you want to influence these people to be like this, that's not your call. And so that's why it's so important to align yourself with people who want the same things. That's not to say you couldn't really be a leader and influence these people to see a different way, but the reality is, if these people don't want to be like this, then you are going to be fucked, because the people want to be like this. And if you want to be like this and you go over here, you're going to turn into this. Or at the very least, this is going to be much more difficult to maintain, right? Because it's like, okay, I'm someone who doesn't want to smoke on Monday mornings. Guess what? You hang out with this group of people, guess what? The texts are flying through. Yo, Monday morning, chill, smoke sesh, what's good, right? And then you have to battle it. It's like, oh my God, now I have to say no. Now it's, oh my God, now I don't want to feel left out. I don't want to, right? All that. And so instead, what you want is to be friends with people who are like, yo, happy Monday. Have a solid week. Stick to your commitments. I love you so much. Let's rock the fuck out of this week. I'll see you later for a fucking gym session. Totally different vibe. And so it's not about how much you love your friends. It's about you, your needs, what you want for your life, and the willingness to decide that you're worth that life. You're worth that life. And as a product, you're worth surrounding yourself with the people, the places, the objects, the energy that will literally help support, nurture, and grow the version of you that you want to be. And so it's not a matter of, I don't want to ditch my friends. It's more about, I don't want to ditch myself. I don't want to ditch my future. And it's nothing personal. It's literally nothing personal. And so here's a little tip. You don't have to discard your friends like they're pieces of trash. It's just that you have to alter the role and the sense of priority that these people have in your circle, right? And so you want to really keep close to the vest the people that really serve you most, right? The relationships that are most symbiotic, most win-win. And you want to layer out the relationships that aren't as powerful. And so, for example, I used to hang out with some of my grade school buddies every day, right? Every day. But then I realized, like, this is not really where I need to be and want to be. And so I still have those relationships, but we're not hanging out every day anymore. I text them every now and then. We hang out every now and then when the feeling is right for both parties. And guess what? They live and move on with their lives. It's not personal, right? It's not personal. Especially if a friendship is a true friendship, you'll go and come back as the energy fits, right? And so consider that you can go and do your own thing. And guess what? If these people aren't supportive of what you want to do, are they even really your friends? Do you want to call these people your friends? Right? And so it's about you and what you deserve and what you want. And so think about what you want for your life. Think about the type of people and the energy that would support that. Look around you and be honest. Is my current environment and the people and things in my environment, are they supportive of who I want to be? And then based on your answer, adjust. Okay, based on the logistics of the situation, adjust. And last thing is, I encourage you to be creative. Okay, be creative. And so let's say, Gabe, I'm 16, I can't move out of my house, but my family, they're the worst thing ever. They treat me like a piece of shit, right? Okay, good. So be creative, okay? Ask yourself, how can I create a lifestyle that supports me and nurtures me even though I'm still at home? Ask yourself that question. Some of the answers that come to me are like, okay, I'll be out of the house most of the day. Or, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna fucking get a job, 3 jobs, make money, and get out this bitch, okay? Because if you want to live an empowered, beautiful, extraordinary life, there's no room for being a victim. There's no room for having excuses. It's okay to like engage with that for, a hot second, but to limit yourself and deny yourself solution and deny yourself desired results because, oh my God, it's so hard, you're the one that's going to get screwed over by yourself, okay? You're the one that gets screwed over by that mindset. So it's in your best interest to just engage with that in a very limited way. And once you're over with your pity party, go for a solution, okay? So that's it. I hope that this video served you well. It's so freaking good to be back with y'all. I had such a powerful weekend. I feel so free, so amazing. And I can only want this for all of y'all as well. And so I hope this video was a step in the right direction for both of us. And in the meantime, let me know down below what you learned from this video. Let me know down below other topics or other questions you might have that you want me to answer or make a video on. But until then, have a good rest of your day. Shine and grow like a sunflower. This is kind of wrinkled up because it's been out in the sun. But yeah, man. Have a good one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, peace.